Welcome. We'll be talking about Ruben Amorim, his position in Manchester United this season and in the future, which is next season. Let's critically analyze this Ruben Amorim situation and Manchester United situation because it's beginning to seem as if Man United is about to repeat what happened last season. You know what happened last season? Man United is almost exact that same situation of what happened last season. Man U did badly last season, then we won the FA Cup and qualified for the Europa League. Now Man U is doing badly this season. Now we're about to win the Europa League and qualify for the Champions League. See, so last season because Ten Hag won the FA Cup, they did not sack him. He came this season, took us back for almost a long period of time in the season. By the time they sacked him, Man U was already in a position where it was difficult to come back. Now this season, Ruben Amorim is doing exactly the same thing, putting us in a very bad position in the league. About to win the Europa League, wins the Europa League now, probably not get sacked because he won the Europa League. Take us next season. Will he continue this bad performance next season again before they will now finally sack him? So let's now check it and see how this can play out, because what we need to talk about this is that if we don't start talking about this early, Man U will fall in that same situation next season, even worse, because imagine Man U don't win the Europa League. I think that will even be a blessing in disguise, because everything will not be analyzed critically without bias of winning any trophy or anything. Everything will be analyzed critically. I think that will be better. It should have been better that Man U have kept Ten Hag, not because he won the FA Cup, or kept him because they felt that okay, maybe he can still prove something, that we kept him because he won the FA Cup. It should have been better. Now, don't forget that Ruben Amorim, you will not blame him too much. As much as you will blame him, you will also consider some things. Ruben Amorim told Manchester United that he wants to come by the end of the season, and not that January transfer time that they signed him. They said no, it is now or never. Knowing fully well that this guy's style of play is different from the kind of play that is being played in Manchester United. He comes with a 3-4-3 formation. Does the player we have, or do the player we have, can they fit in that formation? Man United board would have considered all this, and this is still part of the problem. When you want to do a decision in Manchester United, you need board meeting upon meeting upon meeting. Nobody can take charge and take a decision. Report reaching us is that Manchester United are reviewing Ruben Amorim. Even though he wins the Europa League, they are still reviewing him because of his comments he made that Man U would do better if they don't qualify for the Champions League, and if they that's not the way he put it, but that was what he meant, that Man U would do better without playing Champions League football for next season. Because of that comment, they are trying to review him. Review instead of making a decision. That's why the likes of this Nottingham Forest owner, I don't blame him. I prefer that owner to be the owner of Manchester United 100 million times. He's involved in Nottingham Forest. Their day-to-day activities they are running. Imagine the owner of the club coming to the dressing room. Players, all these players like Garnacho and the rest that used to play too much, to sit up. Because this one, we say no, it's not that the coach is one seeing it, the owner is seeing it firsthand. They will sit up. But instead, people choose to criticize the man. Okay, in the past, Chelsea owner did it. We saw how Chelsea succeeded under Abramovich. Abramovich was so involved to the extent that even his daughter will tell him the player she wants. He will buy the player and come to Chelsea. The likes of Shevchenko and the rest, we knew how they came to Chelsea. With Leicester City, you are seeing when Leicester City won the league, the owner was fully involved. Before he now unalived himself, and his son took over, and the club just died like that. So we have seen owner being involved in the matter. We have seen the impact. So if the likes of Ratcliffe can be involved in the matter, we know that things can become better for Manchester United. Things can improve. So there are so many things to talk about, and we need to start talking about it now. Now, for me, if they say let me decide Amorim's future, I would like to decide it now before you even win the Europa League, if we are to win that league, because winning the Europa League will make us bias on that decision. So I would like to decide it now. Now, Ruben Amorim is not a bad coach. He's a very good coach. But in this position we are now, it is unforgivable. For no reason, we should be in this position. For no reason. 16th. Even though that Tottenham is bad than us, would have been 17th. See us relegation. With 2 matches to go. It is. There is no word to justify this. So because of that, I feel, and some other things again, some other reason. Let me add another reason to it. Like Ruben Amorim now I saw him biting his hand. The job is really taking a toll on him. One, if you look at Ruben Amorim when he was at Sporting and look at him now, the job is even making him age. He's complaining too much. Yes, he's admitting to things. That's the positive side of him. He admits to things. And even though he gets criticized by ex-legends, he doesn't fight back, as in he accepts his criticism, which is very okay. But if you look at it from this other angle, you keep accepting things and there is no improvement in the next game. And now he even said that if improvement don't come, he's going to quit. He's already talking about quitting. So by the end of the day, there is doubt. There is doubt already that this, what if I don't do well? What if, you understand? Doubt is already there, and doubt affects results. Doubt affects. So because of that reason, I feel even though whether he win the Europa League or not, Man U should exit him out of the door and find an experienced manager. The likes of this Ancelotti that is going to Brazil. Ancelotti should not be going to Brazil. Ancelotti should be, Man U should go and hijack that deal. Man U should go, we need an experienced manager. Ancelotti, I wouldn't mind to see Mourinho in Manchester United. Because when Mourinho was in Manchester United, I knew everything that Mourinho won with Manchester. Mourinho won 3 good solid trophies in Manchester. Manchester United end second that season. Second, he won the Europa League, won the Carling Cup, he won the Community Shield, and Man United end second. You should be able to, as a manager, you should be able to tweak your formation. If you are playing a very aggressive team, you know what to do. If it's counter attack, you know that you just stick to one formation, whether it work or come rain, come shine, it must be this formation, and things are not working well, and you stick to it. Okay, the last few results he has gotten, I think it's when he tweaked his formation small that he got those kind of results he got. If not, at that period, Man was going to be relegated if he has not checked his formation. You stand on your decision. The team is going to relegation. You are on your that decision. No, we know Mourinho now. Mourinho know when it's time to defend or full defend. Frustrate that ball to 1-0, one counter attack go 1-0 or 0-0 return leg. Mourinho now win that match. Bring some kind threat formation like that. I'm not saying Mourinho is the best or the only option, no. But that category of managers is what we need in Manchester United. We need a manager that if he comes to Manchester United, he comes with respect. Players can even respect him. Players can respect him. Not the one that player and this thing almost mates. The players will not be behaving anyhow. Sancho will be streeting freedom fighter. Rashford will be behaving big boy. He doesn't want to train well and all those kind of things. No. At this point, for me. So that is it. So many issues surrounding Manchester United. So many issues surrounding Manchester United. So I would like to know what you think about the Ruben Amorim's position of things in Manchester United, and if you think that Man U should get rid of him now or we should still exercise patience for next season. Let me know your opinion in the comment section below. Thanks for coming around. See you around.